Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. 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 When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. Pray. Pray.
Welcome, everyone, to Dr. Pillai's Religion of Religions YouTube channel. Today is Monday, April 10th, 2023. We are about to do a live, in-depth planetary puja using the chart of now based on my current location in the state of New Mexico in the United States. My name is Swamini Valli. I am a Pillai Center teacher and priestess and an AstroVed astrologer. And I'm very happy to be hosting this program Monday through Friday on this channel. Dr. Pillai has explained the planets and stars are more than just objects in outer space. There is also a divine light being associated with all of them. In doing the puja, we are invoking the blessings of these light beings to flow into our lives and also into our world. To do the puja, I'm using the South Indian style layout of the chart. I have drawn it in chalk on a blackboard that's laying flat on a side table. And also to do the puja, I have a container of water, an incense stick, a lit tea light, a bell, a raisin, and a bowl of fresh flower petals. To start the puja, I'm using the water, and I'm putting the water on all four sides of the blackboard chart to purify the space for doing the puja. I also sprinkle some water on top of my own head, and I am sending some water out into space towards all of you so that everyone is being purified going into the puja, whether you're watching it live or later on a replay. Next, I do a short chant for Ganesha, the archetype who removes obstacles and also is a patron of astrology. Om Shri Gam, Om Shri Gam, Om Shri Gam. We ask Ganesha to come and to remove all obstacles from this puja and to remove all obstacles in the lives of the participants in the physical, mental, emotional, financial, and spiritual areas of your lives. I ask him to remove obstacles for all of you now and always. Next, we do a short Tamil chant asking all of the planets to be beneficial towards us. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Hatihar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Hatihar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Hatihar Arvarku Mikave. We ask all of the planets to be beneficial today towards us and towards our world. We thank St. Yanis Samunda for teaching this chant, and we are grateful to Dr. Pillai for sharing it with us. Now, we acknowledge the time elements that are active in my local area. We start with the planet that rules the day. Today is Monday, ruled by the moon. I put the flower petals on the moon on the blackboard chart. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Dr. Pillai also associates Rahu with Monday, so we are going to honor Rahu as well. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor the star that the moon is in. At the moment, the moon is in a star called Jayesta. Jayesta is a truly huge star. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Jayestaye Namaha. Om Jayestaye Namaha. Om Jayestaye Namaha. Now we honor the Tithi, or the moon phase. In my area, we are in the 5th waning moon, called Panchami in Sanskrit. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Panchami Devye Namaha. Om Panchami Devye Namaha. Om Panchami Devye Namaha. Now we honor the planet that's ruling the hour. In my local area, that's Saturn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Now we acknowledge the yoga and the Karana time elements. Dr. Pillai has said for these time elements, we don't need to use flower petals. We will simply say their names 3 times each in Sanskrit. The yoga that's active right now is one called Vyatipata, which has energies of adversity. Vyatipata, Vyatipata, Vyatipata. And the Karana that's active right now is one called Kalava, which has energies that are social. Kalava, Kalava, Kalava. Now, we turn our attention to the chart of the moment. We start with the ascendant sign represented here with the letters AC. Dr. Pillai said we would start with honoring the planet that's ruling the ascendant sign. The ascendant sign is the sign coming up in the eastern horizon in my local area. Right now, the ascendant is in the sign of Aries, which is ruled by Mars. I put the flower petals on Mars on the blackboard chart. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Today in Aries is Rahu, Mercury, and Uranus. We start with honoring Rahu, and I put the flower petals on him. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Rahu is in a star called Ashwini, a star that can give blessings for speed and healing. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Ashwini Namaha. Om Ashwini Namaha. Om Ashwini Namaha. Ashwini, a star, is ruled by the Ashwini Kumaras, horse-headed twins who have tremendous healing abilities. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Ashwini Kumarasye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarasye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarasye Namaha. Ashwini star is ruled by Ketu. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Next, we honor Mercury and Uranus. They're both in the same star, so we will honor both of them before we invoke this star. I start with Mercury. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Next, we honor Uranus. I put the flower petals on him. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Both Mercury and Uranus are in a star called Bharani, a star with a tremendous amount of divine feminine Shakti or power. I put the flower petals across Mercury and Uranus. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Bharani star is ruled by Yama, an archetype of justice. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Bharani star is ruled by Venus. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Misha or Aries, a fire sign with very active energy, today containing Rahu, a planet that can help us to think outside the box and to make friends with new technologies, and Mercury, planet of communication, and also planet of business, and planet that can help with our sense of humor, and Uranus, a planet that Dr. Pillai says can help with success in life and with higher intelligence, and also with astrology. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign, going in a clockwise direction around the chart. The next sign that has a planet in it is Vrishabha or Taurus, which today contains Venus. Venus is comfortable to be in this sign as he rules this sign. We honor Venus, and I put flower petals on him. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Venus is in a star called Kritika, a star symbolized as a razor or a cutter. It's also a star of truth, cuts into the truth of the matter. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Kritika star is ruled by Agni, the archetype who rules the fire element. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Agnihe Namaha. Om Agnihe Namaha. Om Agnihe Namaha. Kritika star is ruled by the sun. I put the flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Taurus, which is Venus. I put more flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Vrishabha or Taurus, an earth sign with very grounded energy and also a great love of luxury and material comforts. Today, containing Venus, planet of love and joy, and planet that enjoys material plane comforts and beauty. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Mithuna or Gemini, which today contains Mars. We honor Mars. I put flower petals on him. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Mars is in a star called Ardra, a star symbolized as a teardrop of compassion. Dr. Pillai has said for us to honor the upcoming Vedic New Year, which will happen on Friday in the United States when the sun goes into Aries, the sign where he's exalted. He suggested we honor that with feeding perhaps a hungry person, or donating to a food bank or a food project for feeding the hungry. All of the planets like it when we do this form of compassion. And Dr. Pillai has a real keen sense of the pain of hungry people. And so he is suggesting we do something to help with relieving that. So Ardra star is a star that helps us to feel that kind of compassion for the suffering of others. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Ardraye Namaha. Om Ardraye Namaha. Om Ardraye Namaha. Ardra star is ruled by Rudra, a form of Shiva that's very fierce, that comes to destroy negativities. Om Rudraye Namaha. Om Rudraye Namaha. Om Rudraye Namaha. Ardra star is ruled by Rahu. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. I put the flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Mithuna or Gemini, a zodiac sign with a great range of energies, today containing Mars, a planet that is both a healer and a protector. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Tula or Libra, which today contains Ketu. We honor Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Ketu is in a star called Swati, a star symbolized as young shoots of plants blowing in the wind. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Swati star is ruled by Vayu, archetype who rules the wind and the air element, and also is the father of Hanuman. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Swati star is ruled by Rahu. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Libra, which is Venus. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Tula or Libra, a zodiac sign that has energies for balance, fairness, harmony, today containing Ketu, who is sometimes called the saintly planet. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Vrishika or Scorpio, which today contains the moon. We honor the moon. I put flower petals on him. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. The moon is in a star called Jayesta, a star that can give blessings for leadership and courage. It's a truly huge star. If you were to put Jayesta in our solar system, where the moon is, where the sun is, it would go out past the sun, past Mercury, past Venus, past the Earth, past Mars, and halfway out to Jupiter. It's a truly huge star. So the moon is in this large star today and can give blessings for leadership and courage. We ask this star to help us to develop our leadership abilities and to instill tremendous courage within us. Om Jayestaye Namaha. Om Jayestaye Namaha. Om Jayestaye Namaha. Jayesta star is ruled by Indra, an archetype who can give blessings for leadership. He's sometimes called a king in heaven. Om Indraye Namaha. Om Indraye Namaha. Om Indraye Namaha. Jayesta star is ruled by Mercury. I put the flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhaheha Namaha. Om Buddhaheha Namaha. Om Buddhaheha Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Scorpio, which is Mars. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Vrishika or Scorpio, the most occult of all of the zodiac signs, today containing the moon, which is our mind and our emotions, and also our receptivity to light. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Makara or Capricorn, which today contains Pluto. We honor Pluto. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Pluto is in a star called Uttara Ashada. This is a star that Dr. Pillai says can give long-lasting blessings for success. I put the flower petals on Pluto. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Uttarshada star is ruled by the 10 Visvadevas, 10 archetypes who each embody a unique, divine, universal principle. I put the flower petals on Pluto. Om Visvatevasye Namaha. Om Visvatevasye Namaha. Om Visvatevasye Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the sun. I put the flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Capricorn, which is Saturn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Makara or Capricorn, a zodiac sign that can activate ancient past life skills and abilities. Today containing Pluto, a planet that can help with rationality and science. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Kumbha or Aquarius, which today contains Saturn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Saturn is sitting in a star called Satyabhisha, a star symbolized as an empty circle, and a star that has tremendous healing energies and is sometimes called 100 physicians. This is also a star that can give interest in esoteric subjects. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Satyabhishaye Namaha. Om Satyabhishaye Namaha. Om Satyabhishaye Namaha. Satyabhisha star is ruled by Varuna, the archetype who rules the rains and the oceans. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Satyabhisha star is ruled by Rahu. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Kumbha or Aquarius, a zodiac sign that is the most humanitarian and service-oriented of all the zodiac signs, today containing Saturn, planet of patience and compassion. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Meena or Pisces, which today contains Neptune, the Sun, and Jupiter. We start with honoring Neptune. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Neptune is in a star called Purvabhadrapada, a star that Dr. Pillai says can give blessings towards enlightenment, charity, purification. This happens to be Dr. Pillai's birth star. I put the flower petals on Neptune. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Purvabhadrapada star is ruled by Aja Ekapada, an archetype who can help us to experience deeper levels of stillness and forgiveness. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Purvabhadrapada star is ruled by Jupiter. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Aquarius, which is Saturn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and we reflect on Aquarius, the most we continue on doing Saturn and Jupiter. I apologize for that. So the sun and Jupiter are both in the same star. So we're honoring both of them before we are honoring the star. I start with the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Next, we honor Jupiter for being in Pisces. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. The sun and Jupiter are both in a star called Revati, a star that can give blessings for wealth and also for travel. I put the flower petals across the sun and Jupiter. Om Revati Namaha. Om Revati Namaha. Om Revati Namaha. Revati's star is ruled by Pushan, an archetype who helps to take care of the cows of the gods. In an agrarian society, cows are a symbol of wealth, and to be entrusted with the care of them is a high responsibility. Om Pushanye Namaha. Om Pushanye Namaha. Om Pushanye Namaha. Revati's star is ruled by Mercury. I put the flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhaheha Namaha. Om Buddhaheha Namaha. Om Buddhaheha Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Pisces, which is Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. We pause for a moment and we reflect on Meena or Pisces, a zodiac sign that's the most transcendental and metaphysical of all the zodiac signs, today containing Neptune, a planet that can help with our intuition and with understanding our own inner life. The sun, which is our soul, and also a planet so important for our health and our self-esteem. And Jupiter, a planet that helps with everything related to spirituality. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Now I take a lit tea light and I hold it in the air above the blackboard that has the chart drawn in chalk and the many piles of flower petals. And in the air, I circle the tea light above the chart in a clockwise direction 3 times, offering the element of light to all these divine beings that we have just invoked. Next, I take a lit incense stick to offer the air element and also a sweet fragrance. And I circle this above the chart 3 times in the air in a clockwise direction. Now I take a bell to offer the element of sound. And now I take a raisin, a small piece of fruit representing the earth element, and I circle that around the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction. And later I will eat the raisin as a piece of prasad or blessed food. Now I make prayer hands, and I make sincere prayer to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked, asking them to send their positive blessings into the lives of all of us, and also into the lives of our families, our friends, our neighbors, our colleagues, our homes, our workplaces, our schools, our communities, our countries, and indeed the entire world. May everyone on this planet have healthy food to eat, clean water to drink, clean air to breathe, a safe place to live, good clothes to wear, access to health care, good education, sustainable jobs, and may everyone on the planet have love in their life, now and always. I pray for enlightened leaders, enlightened citizens, enlightened laws, enlightened countries, and entire enlightened civilizations. I ask for blessings for all of my teachers, past, present, and to come. And I ask for blessings for all of my students, past, present, and to come. And I make a bow. You can continue to make your own prayers in silence for a minute, and then we can do a short Q&A period. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul, peace to the environment. Peace, peace, peace. May we all go about our day or our evening in peace. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate your participation and your support. Right now, we have time for a short question-answer period. If you have questions, you're welcome to post them in the chat, and I will do my best to try to answer them. We did do a free Fire Lab last night in honor of Easter. The replay for that is on the Pillai Center Practice channel. And I will be doing a call for Mother Mary, Prayers for Peace, a little bit later today on the Religion of Religions YouTube channel. We do enjoy it when you like the videos and when you subscribe to the channel, as it does help the channel to grow. Again, the big astrological event this week is going to be the sun entering Aries on Friday in North America. And this is considered to be Vedic New Year. It's when the sun is starting a fresh journey around the 12 zodiac signs, as Aries is considered the natural first sign in the zodiac. So in Tamil Nadu, this is a week where people would be cleaning, getting rid of old things. I myself have a bag to take to the charity shop. But this is a week to like kind of get everything fresh and clean in your home or your office to prepare for this start of a fresh new year with the sun entering into Aries. The sun coming into Aries will also make it, after the sun is in Aries, a good time to start some fresh projects, as the sun's energy will help to empower those projects. Okay. Not seeing any questions this morning in the chat, which is fine. So I'll go ahead and close out for today. The light in me, namaste, the light in me honors the light in all of you. May light encompass all. I'll see you again tomorrow.